before being down jump for Daniel Bolton. And this is Salem Seminole, first and 10 here in this match against the Gainesville Red Elephants. We'll give you some offense as we go. First play gets around to 25, 27 yards before being dropped out of bounds. And that will be his wide receiver. So they're immediately going to the bubble. That will be, it looks like number 19. No. I want to say that is number 12. I'm sorry. That's Kanome McIntosh. Second down and 8 at 26 yards. At the 27-yard line, it'll be second down and 2. Just missed the opening kickoff here in this football game between the Gainesville Red Elephants and Salem Seminoles. Lackey, he's going to hand off. And get 1 or 2. Looks like it's number 2, Jordan Scott. And it'll be third down. We have a game show for you. This is the Gainesville Red Elephants, a top 10 team in classification 5. They are on top of the region in Region 8. They're taking on the Salem Seminoles here at the RCA Rockdale Career Academy game of the week. And we had a big third down play right here. Lackey's going to go into a shotgun formation. He's got 3 to the near side, 1 to the far. Man in motion. Now it looks like he was supposed to get the hand up, but came in a little too close to the line. Couldn't get the hand off the end around. It's going to forward. Lackey take it himself, and he'll only get the ball. It'll be fourth down. The Gainesville on top of the region with a 4-0 record. And Salem is at 1-3, a beat for both teams. Gainesville ranked number 5 in the latest poll. As for Salem, 1-3 mark there, 2-4 overall. Their head coach John starts their 24th season. Gainesville is 4-0, 5-4 overall. Their head coach Bruce Miller. Well, this is an interesting little formation. Fourth and short. They're going to go for Lackey on the direct snap. He might have gotten up for a spot. I don't think so. He got fourth down.
And then it would have turned it into a fake. They may have looked at what the defense was doing and lined up.
Well, it's first down Gainesville at the 28-yard line, and this is what you do not want to do. You want to have Sean Watson, who's your all-everything quarterback, your leading passer in the state history, coming in with 11,220. You don't want to give him short area. This little
this year, thrown for almost 2,000 yards, 23 touchdown passes, and just 2 interceptions. This kid's amazing.
We're gonna see him right now. He's the shotgun. He's got now go to the near side. That's caught by number 15 as Jay Odlock, who gets the Georgia pass. He's pushed out in with 45 receptions for 606 yards and touchdown. So he's over 700 right now. Getting close to a first down. I think I'll give it to him.
Yeah, the guy leads the reception category. But he spreads.
Yeah, now toss one Michael Bird. He's met hard. Gets to about 17. So big day here for Gainesville. They try to take first place of this week. Flowery Branch coming in now, cost the other way. Here's God. 2010, he's got. I thought if he got outside, he might have gotten in the end zone. Instead, he's brought down. Stop his Octavius Boyd, number 7. Down Salem. It's first and goal. They do get first down. It'll be the 4. Slinging it in the touchdown. Look, that was Warren Rackland, number 10. Lackey with the touchdown, and 27 on from Watson to Lackey. Like that, thing. Well, actually, they will go for the extra point here, and the kicker is number 3, each turn. 2:27 on the clock. And the Gainesville Red Elephants takes a little time going down with that torch. 7-0 Gainesville over the Salem Tunnels here in the regular career of the week. John Morrow and Daniel Bolton. This thought Deshaun Watson capable of. He is the pass Georgia taking it over from Hudson Mason. And Gainesville had a lot of offense, had a lot of offense, had a lot of firepower. But John Morrow going forward on fourth down, he confused them a little bit, and it didn't work.
You know, the part out of that, you know, when you take a look at defenses, Gainesville's defense is good. Coming in region play, only allowed 19 points going into it. This is region play,
right?
Rather, they only allowed 19 points.
Well, we're going to keep off again, and this one's going to come close to the end zone. Goes through the hands of Robbie Cyrus, who brought that first kick out. So now this will be first at 20-yard line. That's where Gainesville. We're looking at the region today. Gainesville and Florida with 4-0 mark. Clark Central is 3-1. Heritage of 3-0. Heritage of Community right now 3-1. They're in the fourth position. 1-2 Salem 1-3. Appalachia Shoals all looking for their first region. The first 0-3. Sears Shoals coming to the rear 0-4. Heritage is at Clark Central. Finder Barrow is branch, so between Heritage and Clark. Pretty going tonight. Cyrus on the sweep the other way. Get to the 23 and slow to get up. It's number 72 on Bigsby. But this is going to be second down and 7. So that Clark Central and Heritage, that is for third place in the region. But as we look at these region standings, looks like we know who the playoffs are going to be. The separated stuff, just matter how they're going to order they will be in.
Right.
We'll talk about that as we go along. Going deep, out, receiver out of step, nice throw, just overthrows his man, not by much, just going for Canome McIntosh. And John Starr is not afraid to go deep. He's not afraid to do more exotic playbook.
You know what? You wouldn't be against the secondary. Only 5 passes all season long. So, of course, you would want to take a shot at the secondary.
Yeah, Salem lost Central 33-15 last week, and they hit on probably a similar play. Only McIntosh 6-yard pass from Rocky and then but it was not enough as they fell to the Gladiators 33-15. Looks like they have a procedure penalty against Salem. It's not a procedure penalty. It looks like a 10-yard foul, pushing them all the way back to the 13. Probably a hole on that play. I did not see flat. It's going to make it set down at about 17.
See the two teams use straight formation.
Yeah, passing. They're going to keep it on the ground here. The 20 is 25, third, first down. They go. That was number 30. No, it looks like 32. Triano Green, sophomore. When we took over to the state coverage before the game, they didn't talk about their run backs. It was more the quarterback. But that's what but the big first down for Salem, moving the ball, not 7-0 with 8:27 to go here in the first front. Now, bunch of the formation. Split left and right. Rolling out. Got a nice screen, caught on stride. 40, 45, 50, and just out of bounds. That's Robbie.
That part of the field wide open. Cyrus was able to get out to the outside. Nice mark move, out of bounds. He did not have any more.
Well, they pushed the ball across midfield here. We're at Bobbitt Bruin Stadium. We're not at Gainesville High School. Kind of like Central Park, maybe on the north end of Gainesville.
Beautiful park.
Future hedges downstairs. Below it. Nice, spacious press box. Carpet, which we're not used to. Ball in the near hash to the 42. Swing out to Cyrus. And he tries to shrug up one tackler. Can't do it. 20 bringing him down.
Nice open field. that's what the best coordinator is really known. Open field tackling, one-on-one tackling, played by Bird.
Bird had a nice little one, as you took the words right out of my mouth. Tackle, caught him in space. But he did get a back. He lost two.
Lost two.
Back to the 44, so it'll be second and 12. They're going to move. Looks like they're going to move Jared over. And it's going to be a couple. Maybe the original line of scrimmage is Keanu Green. Green's got a call, but he is a 5'40" sophomore on Salem Seminole roster. And we'll bring up a third down play. He's going to be in number 18, but are going to come on out, replaced by Kevin McIntosh, who will line up at the screen. And that's right at the bottom. He will go down into Jordan Scott. With four wideouts, and that is and with the fullback, Lucky will be in shotguns with that running back line. And Black is flown to the side by the back judge, and I have a delay game. And Salem's moving back. Like that's what it is. Your right hat referee, J. Tillman, linesman Chris, the line judge. Camp is the field judge. Jason Hodges is the sign judge, and running the clock is David Riley. Those are the officials for tonight. Going deep is Lackey. Wide out, and it was broken up. An interception, getting a good shot at it. Todrick Turner, who leads this team in picks. And he almost got one there. Fourth down and a lot. They're probably going to go for it as they went for it in the last play. The last time they had this all out way back to 28. And John not afraid to roll the dice here.
Wait, let's see.
Well, it looks like they are setting up for a punt. But this might just be a quick punt. Or it is a Lackey. They kind of came in. And they'll nub it and fair caught at the 21. And for it is number 11. 6:08 to go in the first quarter. Gainesville up 7-0 here after the career game of David Bolton here from Bob Bruin Stadium. Here is the for the long time Gainesville coach. Came on the 1958. Served here for about 3 decades. Retired 255 with a record of 503 and 5 brawls. Watson's to keep it on the ground, and it all paid off time. That is Michael Bird, and he'll get it up to 26-78, where it looks like we're getting 4.
As well. He's a running threat as well as a receiving threat.
They're going to swing it, and Bird's got a lot of room on that far side. He stands 35-40, gets but he stepped out of bounds. He had everything, a wide field in front of him, but he stopped because the linesman called him out of bounds back at the 43. That was a great hit by Watson. Bird was wide open on the far side.
Some tap dance from the sideline there.
It's Bird again. Back to the 30, 50, 40. 5-yard line, and Bird is going to go here. Drop 36.
Very fast offense. Harry has a number of plays that are set up for him. They might get in the formation.
It's the handoff on 30, 25, and down at the 25. And that is 19. Justin Newman comes to the 6'8", 1'8" senior, 20. He's got 200 yards and 3 touchdowns coming in. First down, Gainesville. They're moving the ball pretty well here. 3 touchdown, looking for another one. Now we go to a diamond formation. Watson's got room of the blitz, and Watson will go down. Good stunt he came through on that. And plays like that. Backs it up past the 30 to the 30. Quick double screen to the block. Third, he was stripped up from behind. I had a good run, but Cameron Johnson just got enough of him to disrupt his run. He'll go down to the original line of scrimmage.
The speed of Gainesville right now may tell Salem goes by.
Well, we got to keep close. Another stunt. Watson throw in times. Almost intercepted. Octavius Bird could have gotten it. But I think it was just kind of going the other way. And it looks like Torrance Jones with the ball sack. Fourth down.
Now they're going for it.
They're going to go for it. This team does not believe in the field goals. Fourth and 10. So false start, legal motion on Salem won't help. A lot of time there. Now he'll throw. Caught to fight that and first down. You know it's coming. You still can't stop it. That is Williamson, right, comes up with that one.
To his left, and he's accurate as he gets from to his opposite side.
Coming here at Gainesville, rolling it toward the end zone, and they stop the play dead. They were flag. They were going for Ratland on the side. Right for the official. Gainesville is flag for false start. Still first goal. Sorry, first goal and 9 off the 5 yards. Tacked off. It looked like Gainesville went back 10 yards. They thought
They
at the backing up the 8. That's where we're going to go. Here's Watson. A lot of time over the middle. Yes. Rodney Lackey that time. It's an 8-yard touchdown. 4:05 to go.
And how did that play work? They flank Bird to the outside, so Bird became the number one receiver. The left man opened in the middle, and that man.
And also worked because with the extra here comes the kick. Page turn up and through. With 4:05 to go. Gainesville up their lead, 14-0 over the Salem Seminoles. Here on the UCA Rockdale County game of the week. John Moore, thank you for joining us for this contest between these two. Gainesville, the classification 5 West. Last December, the Georgia Trump beat Ware County. And with the Watson on their side, they are on the short list of teams to defend or repeat as state champion. And Salem, well, they're just trying to get their head above water right now in this region. And the top 14 will make it. We gave you the region standings, and Salem is the mark of 2-4, 1-3. Their lone region victory was 60-37 win over Winder Barrow. That was back on September 20th. Also picked a 26-0 win over Wesley for 2-way, and the kick is on dead. For their part, they're 4-0, 5-1 overall. Their only blemish, a 14 loss to Buford. Way back on September 6th, they're opening game here. So you make, yeah, it was a pretty interesting matchup. I believe that's still the GP game of the week, and I think all Georgia Broadcasting are at their website, GP Sports. out of bounds. Cyrus can't hang. Nobody fouled it, but it'll be first and 10. Salem backed up.
Probably not a good decision to do that.
Now he couldn't hang on to him in his momentum would carry him out of bounds. If he just let it go out of bounds, it would have been a penalty call. Salem back on Dorset. Actually, Gainesville's first game this season was against West Forsyth for that match against Buford. And they defeated West Forsyth from classification 6 for the matchup here. And that was right here at Bobby Gruen Stadium. Hand off. This is Jordan Scott to the far side. He's got room. Give them first down near the 20. They are two different teams. Gainesville Red Seminoles. It's in favor of the Red Elephant. 3:50 remaining here in our first action. Salem has shown they can move the ball against the defense, but kind of stiffened when they against the help. And he got stopped at push off 20. Second. Salem taking their time. Gainesville drift. It's the best core on to Wisconsin. Bubble screen. Not quite a bubble screen, but you zip back. Coming in on the screen, you need to run.
Like Merritt was there. He looked up, he probably would have had a 6.
Yeah. That ball was just right there, was coming in on a dart, but right can just stay to the side of 165 pounds. Direct snap. Back he comes. 27 and short by good.
Stayed home, stayed bleak.
Let's see if John Starr decides to roll the dice here. On short territory. I think they were trying to get with a field, trying to do a field.
Smart move there. Call timeout.
Yeah, like 2:41 on the clock. Gainesville up 14 here from Stadium. I'm rotating at Gainesville. As we're getting close to the end of the regular season. This is, I think, our 8th week of football in this stadium. I guess 10 or 11 if you want to get the pre-season. And we've been taking the best game on the Rockdale Career Academy game week on the network. We've got Heritage, Clark Central, Rockdale County at Luella. So the Rockdale team on the road. What we have here tonight and other games Heritage Conyers at Clark. We'll get the rest in a second. Big fourth down right here. 4th 2. They go for it and
72.
Yep, that was Devon Bigsby. I'll make it 4th and 7. You can see him trying to get back. Bigsby, 5'10", 245, a sophomore. Got a twin brother, Diane Bigsby. Different. They only see an I in that name. He's a fellow. They're still going to go for it. John Starr, see if they quick punt it. They are going to quick punt. Probably going to go over to the Turner and take kind of half step bounce and go at the 41. And Gainesville will take over with 2:33 on the clock in the first quarter. They're up 14-0. Two touchdowns by John Watson. Both to Rodney Lackey, number 13.
This just sit here and watch him work. Credit to what he does.
He's committed to Clemson. That was 20 yards there. Tackle. And this is Michael Burton, 42-53. Michael Burton is only a junior. He's got 356 yards and 1 touchdown. Go quick. Great catch by again. This was a great catch. He did what he would tell you not to do. He turned around, upfield, but he didn't have control of the ball.
The process, catch the ball first, then you turn upfield.
But he made that move. He had an eye on the ball. He made that turn. Bird flag down behind the line of scrimmage. We'll check it out. Yeah, we hold him across the 35 to the 40. But this might be going back. And Salem also there again, Florida State Road configuration with the white and the burgundy and blue helmet. Just a little bit.
Yes, a little bit.
Illegal substitution. Defense.
Which is what they were trying to do, which is what Sam was trying to do on the hunt a few minutes ago.
And you're going to see both teams do that. Their offense runs so fast.
Watson. Cut it off, throwing it out. Yep. And he was covered by number 4, Richard Days. Gets second shot. He's absorbed 1 sack, 1 hurry. 150 remaining in the first. He'll take it on running snap. 40, 5 to the 30, pass the 30 up to the 34. Eppinger, 76 on the stop for Salem. And gotta be ready. Here comes the rush. Dump it out off the helmet. That's not how you draw it out. Chris Williams didn't take it off the bounce play.
Are you talking about concentration? They take minutes off the line.
They for an illegal field pass because they threw a lineman. Yeah, bounce play. Or after that little rush by Bird, I'm going to bounce it off that helmet, and Williams is going to come back and get it. We're going to run this play. Somehow, Watson's good. I don't think he's that good. 3rd and 3. Watson, out of time. Nice. Third down at about 12.
Down the field here. And he's the field general. You can tell that when he's on the football field, this is all it is. Belong to him.
No time. Bird. We were talking about this as we were making we were talking as you were saying, look the other way
to get out of situations like we saw a couple plays ago.
Off the curl.
You gotta make that catch.
You have to make that. You have to make that because that was right in your hands.
Holderfield.
Number 5 Z-back. We have an X8Z in the fullback position, which Bird occupies. And they interchange them. Now they're going to go with 3 on the 3 wide outs. And there's side lob. And there's your touch. And there's your interception. That's Eli Daniels.
And that's the 3rd interception.
It's Williams stops.
You're never supposed to stop. Not a good.
So Salem does people have
That was first down. Salem.
Right, question on that.
He had 1 foot in
Yeah, clearly he had it in there. Yeah, Watson's kind of and and came back a little bit. New life for Salem. Now 14-0. Far side bullet. That's caught. Kenomi McIntosh 26-27. Second, and then we'll probably do it for a quarter of action. We're now with one, and it's Gainesville 14. Salem. We'll be back with more here on the RTA Rockdale Bird Academy Game of the Week, powered by NHS. John Morgo, Daniel Bolton, back here from Bob Griffin Stadium here at Gainesville, Georgia. Kind of a little park in the north part of the stadium, maybe north part of the city, maybe 5 miles away from Gainesville High School. It's 14-0 favor of the Red Elephants, and Salem will have the football at the 120 senior line there. Down by 14, they are faced with second 3. They can move the ball.
Oh, yeah.
But they've just been undone by some mistakes and a very good defense. Misdirection, Lackey cannot get around, cannot make that move. And that was a
Devin Stringer.
Yep, Devin Stringer, number 20, 5'11" senior. He's committed to Appalachian State.
Leading tackler on the team. Talked about him earlier.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 6, actually.
And this is where the problem is, John. They get down into a 3rd down situation. Haven't been able to convert much.
Their 2nd down plays that have been hurting them.
Yeah.
Nice deflection on the pass by it looks like 54, the linebacker. Cash Jones, the nose guard. Got his hands up. Batted that ball away. And it'll be 4th down. And another choice here for John Starr. Looks like Lackey's going to go back to punt. He went for it twice. Then did a quick punt on his 3rd. They almost got there. That one high. It's going to stop at midfield, and that's the return will take over. And Deshaun Watson will have half the field to deal with when we return with 11:18 on the clock. Well, in about 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks right now, we'll have the first round of the state playoffs. So it's the most interesting.
Yeah.
Region 8 will face Region 6 this go-around, and that means this region, Florida, Clark Central, they'll face Region 6, which is probably the top Region 5A. Steven Tucker, Mays, and Stevenson and Tucker are going at it right now at Hallford Stadium, probably the game of the week here in the state of Georgia. There's a handoff. Bird to the 46. And so we pretty much, if the season ended today, what we would have is Gainesville taking on ML King. Flowery Branch, even though they are tied, Gainesville will get the nod. Right now, they get the nod through tiebreakers, but those two teams looks like they're headed to a showdown to the region, which they always do. Nice little pass to the 33. Chaston Newman. And he'll get first down at the 31. So the winner of the Gainesville Flowery Branch game today will face MLK. But again, there's a lot of room and a lot of time for these teams. Bird, that hard, and it's pancaked by Cameron Johnson.
And Johnson made another big tackle.
Hard. And it's going to bring up. Well, they're going to only give him to the 34. It'll be 2nd down. So I mean, with Region 6, like Region 8, we pretty much know the teams.
ML King took an upset last week.
He was leading number 15, Goudlock. And that was taken out of bounds. Yeah, like Stevenson, Tucker, and Mays, they're all undefeated in that region with 4-0. Mark Hamill taking a game back to 3-1. We've got Miller Grove, Arabia Mountain, Southwest Cap, Woody, Lakeside, Cap. They're all 2 games back.
Yeah.
You know, if one of those teams gets hot, it is possible for them to crush the party. But right now it's looking unlikely. Watson's got a lot of time. There's a nice curl. He's using the curl amazingly. Right to the 15.
And they are blocking to the receivers are right where they need to be, and when they catch the ball, it's like a curl that they do.
Yep,
excellent.
He's used that curl more than any other quarterback I've seen this season. First at the 15, coming back in for Newman. 10-5, touchdown, Newman.
What a ball fake! And I talked about him when I saw it on. Watson had an outstanding ball fake.
Watson 3 touchdowns already. That's the first in his 4th on the team. And Gainesville can put a P after the T and increase their lead to 21-0 over the Salem Seminoles. Kick is up. Kick is through. So 9:59 to go. Gainesville turning on the heat. They're up 21-0 over the Salem Seminoles here on the Rockdale Career Academy Game Week, powered by NFHS and Play On Sports. So continuing our conversation about that first round of games. Again, we don't know exact matchups, but if these results the way that we think we're going to see some football between this region, which is Clark County, Ball County, and Dale County. The only team we haven't seen is Clark Central, but I think we're going to remedy that situation a little later in the season. And those 14 will go up against Stevenson, Tucker, Mays, and L King. So no matter how you program that first week, you'll see some great games.
I'm interested to see that Mays team. I know you saw him earlier this year.
We did. Yeah, I saw one of the images.
Yeah.
He's interesting. All right, it's going to be a kick. They're going to come to the near side. This is Quintavious still going. Now the Red Elephants trailing at Salem looking for some defense. First down's been not the problem. Second, that's the Seminoles here tonight.
And they get into these third and they can really get out of it. And then you're really helping your cause at all. Watson is that short field. He's been able to calculate off of those.
And some did have that interception by Daniels in the end zone.
Only turnover of the game.
Last the ball. Great hit by number 7, Chandler Newton. Going for Keelan Wright, I believe. One of the receiver. Second, he'll get the 19 or 18. Canal up the top. Watch the curl. They're going to keep it down. Just throw 25-30. There's the football. And it will be a turnover 55. J.D. Sobe.
That's what they're best known for is the fumble. They have more than that. They do interception. Defense. That's their 7th fumble recovery of the season.
And it comes to 9:05 to go. And it's at 38. Another short forward for Watson. John wants to come to the team with over 11,000 passing yards.
Simply destroyed.
Yeah, he's going to put that way out of when he's done. There's a little 35, and he let out of bounds at 32. Good play.
Big and strong as well.
Yeah, good play leading down 44 to Matt for Salem. play down. He'll keep it himself, gets man on his back, the screen, and it's good to go. 20, 15 cuts. Come back and Lackey. He's already got 2 scores.
That's what his instinct, John.
Yeah,
I don't think any other quarterback in the nation, the other would have thought of to do that play.
He's got, no, there's that curl again. The Ragland to the 5 to the 3.
His ball taking skill is just outstanding.
For Salem. But he does get, we have 8:20 on the clock, 21 nothing Gainesville. John Mott is putting in a short clinic here tonight. City Park Stadium, Room Stadium. He'll keep it Bird, and Bird will waltz to the end zone. That is the touchdown on the day. And he comes exactly a 3-yard waltz by number 1, Michael Berg.
Going right now, really speed and the way they run the play, up to the line of scrimmage, ready to run the play.
27 nothing favor of Maple Red Elephants, and I think this could be another example where Sean Watson only back. Kick is up, and the kick is through. With 8 minutes exactly on the clock, up there with 28 nothing over the Salem Seminoles here on the RCA Rockdale Career Academy, powered by Play On Sports and NFHS. Well, if you want more scores, more analysis of everything you want to see, everything high school sports in the state of Georgia, you want to go to the Football Friday show on NFHS. Joel Hilsman and Scott Janovich takes you around the state with live look-ins on top Georgia. That's the Friday Night Scoreboard Show right here on NFHS Network. Kickoff for Gainesville. Long, goes one way. I'm sorry, this is Bird. Bird to the other, 20. And just can't save that pursuing Gainesville Elephant. Dukes for 11. Rob Evans. Again, Gainesville, one of the few teams with a name. I think once you
feel like maybe in that county area you'll see too.
It'll be first and 10 at the 20 with 7:48 to go. 28 now for the Red Elephants.
Something about that name in the back of your jersey, John. It does something to you.
Accomplishment.
Oh, yeah.
Cash Lackey. He'll keep it on the ground.
And how tough is it for Cash? Coming in against the state's best quarter. He has to make as many plays. Who in the state can do that?
Exactly. That's Keanu Green on the rush. And Green will get 1. Well, Steve Flash, he's a senior, 5'175.
Watson, he's a senior too.
Yes, he is. God, I can imagine 1,000 passes.
Yeah, preseason.
Black goes off intercepted.
Nice.
Canoe was the intent to hurry. He couldn't turn as tightly as he wanted to, which allowed Princeton Merritt to almost pick that one off.
Yeah, that was all merit all day long.
When that ball was coming inside, he kind of blocked.
Yeah.
He blocked McIntosh to the outside. And he was the only one that played on it. But couldn't quite reel it in.
And as soon as he so I'll give him a pass on that one.
3rd and long. Kind of squish formation. And that could be first foul. This is going to be an automatic first down as the ball pass coming out to touch. They're calling a chop block on Salem. Did he play or an instant call?
Because he the crown of him, so he made it look like it up in his chin area.
One thing I love about Lackey is his zip on the
passes, John.
and they're going to let him go. This will be rolling out at the 40. He's a good zip on it, good velocity on his passes, but he's only getting 2 this time. 5 on
to get it to his man. He did undershoot one of his men at one time. Then it passes we saw and went across the middle. He's got great accuracy, great velocity. There.
Right. Yeah. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to go sideline infraction of Salem. And nothing you want to say. I'll make some points second after this play.
Let's see if you can.
Oh, they're going to run the reverse. They're going to get a ton of room there for Holder Field. 54 to 35. First down, Gainesville into Salem territory. If we can look at the benches, Gainesville's bench is about twice as big.
Yeah.
So Red has a lot of stuff that they can do in this. And Salem, as you said, on the outside, Salem would get after the court. There's some more razzle-dazzle. And unfortunately, they razzle-dazzle enough. Lackey slips, but we got some flags coming, including a late one from the sign judge.
What that one's about.
Check 18 remaining here until halftime. Homecoming here at Bobby Groom Stadium. We're here in the Alt Snell press box, and Mr. Tilling is still alive. Let's talk to him a little bit before the game. It's not often that they do that. All right, let's get the flag.
Now, what is
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's on the field. The defense know what he's supposed to
there was a helmet that came off.
Okay.
And I think the player kept.
Okay.
So you're supposed to stop the helmet off. He didn't, and I think that's the illegal participation coming from.
Penalties offset. We put it down.
They're screaming.
Nice play. Burr the other way. Nothing there. Richard Day, number 4, was the person.
He made really hard.
He did. He should come back a little bit. That allowed Dave to bounce Lawrence Jones, 52, there as well. They're going to mark off a yard. It'll be second and 36. Look for Bird. No, he's going to go over the middle. Looking for a line. A little short. Just got one more. A rare miss by Watson that just underthrew.
Just a little bit there, John.
Flag on the sideline near the Gainesville
nation there.
So this is Gainesville. It's like the Elephants.
Yeah, it was an illegal penalty.
Okay. Get the word. Legal procedure. Van there. Gives us. I have a feeling. No. I have a feeling there was a down somewhere along the way. Let's go back in the check. I had a feeling this down somewhere in there.
All right, John. has to get a stop here on 11.
Well, Gainesville 1-for-1 on fourth down. But they do a quick kick. Trying to stops at the 5 and just rolls over the end zone. So it'll be at the 20. That's the second drive for Gainesville that does not result in a touchdown. Gainesville at 6 already. They've scored. They've gotten a touchdown or an interception in the end zone. And then that very first one resulted in a punt. 5:24 on the clock, 24-0. 28-0. We're over the Seminoles. Game of the week. Now let's see this first down play. They're sloughing off on the line toward that far end.
You don't.
Lackey just gets rid of it and threw two red jerseys.
Cousins had it. He had it right there. Man.
Lewis Cousins had it. That was a good pass by Lackey just to get that off. He had his other arm was tied up as the defender was bringing him down.
At the same time, Landry's play threw it in the sea of red.
And I think he overthrew it just a little bit. 2nd and 10. Kanome McIntosh comes to the near side, checks his wrist in as he does. Gainesville's gotten a lot better defending the first down play.
They have.
So now they're in the hole almost from the get-go. He'll launch it. Got separation. Can't hang on to it.
Again,
can't get there.
Beautiful throw. Just not there.
Robbie Cyrus. The problem with that throw is there was not enough arc on it.
Yeah.
So here's Cyrus. He's got it behind him. He's basically trying to put his head back at a completely unnatural angle. Thinking he was Linda Blair in The Exorcist.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it was impossible for him to.
Yeah, there's no
evidence to that ball.
Yeah, there's no just from the leak he was moving and running. Third down. Here comes the rush. They'll dump off. Caught to Ronnie Green, but he'll lose 3. But Gainesville has made an adjustment on their first down play, and ever since then, they'll just can't do anything with the football.
Well, this defense coming in here, they struggled at the beginning. They gave up 38 points to Buford, but, man, coming to the region, the 4 wins they had, only 19 points they've surrendered. So they are they've gotten a whole lot at
Buford. 68-0. And that was a team that Salem defeated 60-37.
Oh, wow.
So Winder actually 49-6. Harris Conyer 48-7, and Cedar Shoals 51-6. So they've certainly poured it on in the region, but they're going to get to the hard part of the schedule after this matchup. They have 3 games left, including their at Clark Central Gladiators. They're going to go to Logan to decide the region more than likely November 8th here against Flowery Branch.
Yeah.
First 10 at the 40 after the punt. Godlock. 40 ended. I spent by. Is that 16? That's the Bengals who had the interception. He is holding wrist. If his wrist is he is an obvious hurt. Yeah, he's going to stay in the ballgame with a busted wrist. And they keep it on the ground. Yeah, now
they see it.
Yeah. On the opposite end, but the coach up in press, they saw it. And they sent him out of there. Coming in is only Cash Lackey, number 6. They're going to get him. Time out with 3:46 to go. 28 in favor of Gainesville. Gainesville's matched up with 5 ranked on 8. Probably will decide the region. It decided last year. And that was a matchup that and they did win that matchup between those 22 fierce rivals here in Albany. But that was the first time that Flowery Branch actually won this region. It was a tie ball game. They won it 35, but found 35 as the two teams traded touchdowns a little bit. A very offensive story. Lackey actually had the last touchdown. They went for two as Watson connected with 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Down by one after that score. They elected to go for two, to go for the victory. Pass was a back down. Not a lot of fouls there ever reached. Because, when you're in this region with Gainesville, the Dolphins pretty much trample all over you. Flowery Branch, very happy to get that region title, the first one, but Gainesville, the last lap. 2 to go and march their way to the state tournament. And we got more flags. So we'll get that sorted out. Another feature penalty.
Lock may have moved before the snap.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah.
Live action. Watson rush to the 40, and he'll step out to the 26. And yes, that is to be unsportsmanlike penalty on Salem. He was clearly out before that final lick was brought on. Eli Daniels back in the ball game. He was one of the three, but I don't think he was one. Jeremy Gray, number 50, was there, but it was that number one player who provided the final lick. Okay.
You don't want to do that. You're down 28-0, and this kid Watson is as good as it gets here, especially when he gets towards the red zone area.
Out at 22, Bird shrugs off one tackle, but good play by Torrance Jones. Wraps him up back to the 30. And last season, Gainesville was the 2 seed, so they drew the 3 seed Region 5. That was Rome, defeated Rome 41-14. Then it was a 61-42 victory over the Cal Longhorns. In the semi, and the quarter, 64-13 over Harrod County. And then a 28-14 win over Whitewater earned to the Dome and the Gators of Ware County. All the time in the world. And he finds Orrin Ragland. But he only gets a couple.
The offensive line is great at pass protection. Run blocking, I think they do a bit better. Bird has been caught in the back.
Jeremy Gray on the stop. And again, that matched the final at the Georgia Dome over the Gators of Ware County, 49-13. And Gainesville won a state title. And they're looking to repeat. But the guy deal with Reed slobbing toward the end zone. And he
didn't.
No, Godlock couldn't get a foot in or two. It's going to be incomplete pass with 2:26 to go until halftime. 28-0 Gainesville. That's going to bring up a 4th down play. And I see Gage Turner jogging on out. He's a senior, 5'7", 150. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt if they decide to go for it. Chandler Newton will be your holder. Newton calls for it, puts it down. Ball's on the near hash. He got it through. Gage Turner puts it through with 2:21 to go until halftime. Gainesville extends their lead 31 over the Salem Seminoles. So we know they can kick field goals. This is pretty much where Trey's been and we will be at Evans Memorial Gainesville Stadium for the matchup between the Heritage Patriots and the Flowery Branch Falcons. Will be our first look at Flowery Branch, the other team that's undefeated here in this region. So hope you can join us next week for the Rockdale Career Academy in Rockdale County Game of the Week. Now this is going to be Robbie Cyrus, who's led out of bounds at 32, and we're going to have some flags, possibly another late hit. So yes, Heritage, and Rockdale County will be games on the net next week. Salem will be off as there is that rotating by in this room, and Salem will draw it next week.
Live ball, holding on the receiving team.
Look forward to seeing that Flowery Branch team next week, John.
Yep.
You know, we've seen Heritage twice already this year. Love the defense. The defense is tremendous.
Yeah, the defense that held on against Cedar Shoals and gave Rockdale County all that it was worth before falling at the hour. Two penalties on the looks like they offset. Marked originally, which will be around the 23-yard line with 2:12 on the clock. 31-0. This game has been all Gainesville. Actually, I'm wrong. They are going to back it up. They're going to back it up 10 yards.
Holding on the kicking team has success. Now we're assessing the dead ball. Late hit, 15 yards. Still results in first down for Salem.
So could they just, walk 5 yards forward? They was going to do that. So the umpire gets some extra aerobic workout. Lackey with a low snap. Gets it, and there's your interception. This could be pick 6 for Chandler Newton. 15-10 going to the end zone. Did he get it?
He got in there, John.
Yes, he did. Newton picks it off and takes it the other way. A 35-yard interception return for Chandler Newton. And another touchdown for Gainesville makes it 37-0. And it would surprise me if that was going to end that we have seen the last of Deshaun Watson. His backup is 5'8", 150 junior Mikey Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's been fairly well too, John.
Like I said, we gave these Gainesville point totals over the season. 68 against Wenderbarrow. Here's the kick, and Turner deposits it into the woods. With 1:59 to go, Gainesville ups their lead, 30-0. Well, as we said, they put 68, 49, 48, 51. They're well on their way to a similar output here tonight. It's not all, even though the stats look like it's all Watson, it really isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes to 23 touchdowns. He's up to 26 now. But I think his passing yard is stratospheric today relative to other games because of all the short portions.
Yeah. He's got the ball inside his opponent's territory just about every single time he's touched the ball. And that's been the problem here with Salem, and that's why they're down by as much as they're down by.
Okay.
And then the pick 6 doesn't make it
No, the interception for a touchdown not helping matters. So Gage Turner is going to kick off one more time.
Great play by Newman. That was not really a good throw there.
Here's the kick. It's going to go to the end zone, and it's Wiley. They'll bring it out. And it's going to be Bird. Hands it off to the referee. And it'll be 1st and 10 Salem. Go. I was back to say last drive that maybe this would be the drive where Salem's just going to work the clock and get us to halftime. Salem with one timeout left, and Gainesville has all 3. All at the 20. Let's see if Salem comes out firing. They
need to do that.
Yeah. Looks like they were doing doing it last drive. No, they'll keep it on the ground. Cyrus, 25. And it'll be about the 26-27. And second down.
Never count out a team. Last year, I think it was
It was a Norcross Mill Creek
game
where Mill Creek came back.
Storming back. Yeah, I think Norcross down was 35-0. And we thought, okay, we're going to do the running clock.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Mill Creek came back.
It was 35-14 at the half.
Yeah.
It was 49-28 after 3.
The 3.
And then with the 2 late touchdowns made the game final was 49-41. And Lackey will keep himself and he'll back to the 25. So again, you had that first down where they get 6 yards. Looks like they're moving the ball. Then second down
comes.
Gainesville comes, makes adjustments, stiffens up, forces them in a 3rd and 5, or not quite a 3rd and long, more a 3rd and medium. We're under a minute to go. Well, look at Gainesville. They're going to a 3-4.
Yeah.
And they will keep it on the ground. Cyrus was following a blocker, and it looked like he was going to get it easily, but it almost looked like the blocker wouldn't get out of
the way. Yeah.
It'll be 4th and 2.
He probably would have gotten the first down because they played like 3-4, maybe like in the Tampa 2 kind of way.
Trying to keep it in front of them.
Yeah. The linebackers float, play the zone. You rush 4 passes. You rush the line of scrimmage.
I can't see the play clock. I think they're keeping it downstairs, so I'm not sure how much, but I think Gainesville will be content to let Salem take it to the break. All right, well, after what we thought we would see, Gainesville, an offensive machine. They power for 24 points that quarter and extend their lead over the Salem Seminoles 30-0. We're going to listen to the marching bands as they will perform. Again, it's homecoming here in Gainesville, so we'll check out who the homecoming king, queen, and court will be. So stick around for that, and join us back here in about 23, 25 minutes or so for the third quarter action. It's Gainesville 38, Salem nothing. You're watching the Rockdale County Game of the Week, powered by NFHS and Play on Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GHS Fall Homecoming 2013. We are proud of the Red Elephant tradition and pleased to have returning alumni with us here tonight. If you're a Gainesville High graduate, would you please stand? We appreciate your continued support of the Gainesville School System. At this time, please direct your attention to the center of the field for the presentation of Gainesville High School Homecoming Tour, presented by Gainesville High School J.R. Sword Detail, commanded by Jennifer Reyes. The sword detail includes Dylan Martin, Kevin Oriana, Victor Jagaza, Kiki Reyes, and Alicia Mauricio. We will begin with the freshman class representative, Daniela Olani. Daniela is the daughter of Dan and Maria Olani. She is escorted by her father, Daniela Olani. Daniela plays the clarinet in the Gainesville High School marching band. She is also the freshman director of Key Club. Daniela is also a member of the Chinese Club and the Environmental Awareness Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the representative, Miss Daniela Olani. The Amelia is the daughter of Terry Lynn and Robert Earl Brock. She is escorted by her father, Robert Earl Brock. Amelia is the sophomore class representative on the student council. She is also a member of the DHS varsity football cheerleading squad and a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, the sophomore class representative, Miss Amelia Brock. The junior class representative is Miss Aisha Lopez. Aisha is the daughter of Dana and Mauricio Salinero. She is escorted by her father, Mauricio Salinero. Aisha is a member of the varsity football cheerleading and varsity field team. She is also a member of the French Club and the Warren Featherbone University. Ladies and gentlemen, junior class representative, Aisha Lopez. The first homecoming queen is Miss Ayana Mendes. Ayana is raised by Melissa Ross and Kevin DeVos. Ayana is supported by her brother, Joshua Cohen. Ayana is a member of the varsity football cheerleading squad and the varsity track team. Ladies and gentlemen, the first homecoming queen candidate, Miss Ayana Mendes. The second homecoming queen candidate is Miss Casey Wimpy. Casey is the daughter of Keisha Carter and Tyrus Wimpy. She is escorted by her father, Tyrus Wimpy. Casey is a captain of the varsity football cheerleading squad and a member of the varsity basketball cheerleading squad. She is also president of the Ski Club JHS and a member of the University. Ladies and gentlemen, the second homecoming queen candidate, Miss Casey Wimpy. The third homecoming candidate is Miss Madeline Hall. Madeline is the daughter of Gary and Cheryl Hall. Madeline is escorted by her father, Gary Hall. Madeline is a member of the girls' varsity golf team. She is the vice president of the National Honor Society of DHS. She is also a member of the KEPA, Environmental Awareness Club, and Youth Leadership Club. The third homecoming candidate, Miss Madeline Hall. The fourth homecoming candidate is Meg Callahan. Meg is the daughter of Michael and Janine Callahan. She is escorted by her father, Michael Callahan. Meg is a member of the varsity girls golf team and a co-editor of the University Book Coordinator. She is also a member of Beach Educators of America, Beach Club, and the Warren Featherbone University. Your fourth homecoming candidate, Miss Meg Callahan. Your fifth homecoming candidate is Sarah Harris. Sarah is the daughter of Avid fifth homecoming queen candidate, Miss Sarah Hayes. Congratulations to these beautiful and outstanding young ladies. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. We are proud to welcome back the 2012 homecoming queen, Miss Roxana Garcia. Miss Lucretia Larkin, the principal of Gainesville High School, and Roxana Garcia will now become the 2013 homecoming queen. Miss Casey Mooney. Congratulations, Casey. And another news for the homecoming parade. The winner for best float was the senior class, followed by second in the junior class, by the sophomore class, and finally by the freshman. Thank you all for participating in JSS's homecoming.
Halftime just about over here at Buddy Groon Stadium. It's also called City Park Stadium here in Gainesville, Georgia. Score at the break. It's 31-0.
38.
I'm sorry, 38-0. Favor of the Gainesville Red Elf and John Morrow, Daniel Bolton. And we're here. We got some stats for you. And as we thought, as the Deshaun Watson show, listen to these numbers. Deshaun Watson hit 19 of 27 for 257 yards. He's also run 46 yards, giving him 303 yards. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns. It was Oren Ragland caught the first one way back. The game was just getting underway. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. He also threw one to Lackey, not the Salem quarterback. That's the different Lackey. This is Rodney Lackey who caught the second one, made it 13-0. It was 21-0 off a completion to Chasson Newman. And Mike Burr rushed in, made it 28-0. Gage Turner field goal made it 31-0. And the final bit of offense was a 6-6 for a touchdown. Chandler intercepted catch Lackey's pass for 35 yards. That made it 38-0. Gainesville tops out just under 400 yards of total offense. 257 yards passing. His running back, Michael Bird, he's caught 15 yards passing, 46 rushing yards. For Salem, they've mustered 39 rushing yards, 47 passing yards for a total of 106. Their leading rusher is Tiriano Green with 32 rushing yards, which is his uniform number. And the leading passer, one pass caught by Rob Cyrus, and that went for 34 yards. So it's been all Gainesville here tonight. 38-0. The Elephants are trampling all over the Salem Seminoles here on halftime. And it has been the defense, as you mentioned, Daniel, that's been coming up, not allowing any drive. They a lot of good first down plays, but then they made adjustments and limited their second down play. If we can get the stats by down, I think it'd be very interesting. I think their second down yardage would be practically nothing.
You mentioned that in the first half, John, this down version, and they just couldn't do it. That's an odd stat, but it's a true stat, and it leads you to a third and long situation in which they couldn't get out of, and then you go back to the balanced scoring of the Red Elephant. Right now, they're just too good for words, and then the pick six really kind of put them out of reach. The question is, are we going to see Watson here in the third quarter?
Well, Deshaun Watson has pushed total career passing yards to 11,482, just shy of 11,500. Again, he's got 3 games after that. Plenty of time for him to crack the 12,000 barrier before we get into the playoffs. It's possible if Gainesville gets to the team on that he could threaten 13,000 career passing yards in this state during his high school career. There's the kick. It's the first time Salem's kicked off all ball games. You want to believe that. And it could go a long way. 43-yard line. That's going to be number 10, Orrin Ragland, the first touchdown of the day.
Watson is coming back
Watson is coming back out. So this is going to be a 42 probably. Alicia. 11:35. Running.
So this is an accelerated clock. Okay.
Yes. So that clock will stop for no man. Well, probably will stop for penalties.
Or time.
And timeout. For incomplete and going out of bounds, it's going to keep going. And he's going for 11-5 right there. It'll be a little short as Gainesville steps out. That is going to be a first down. 42 to the 45, so that is going to be a 13-yard completion. He's 3 yards short of 11-5.
Get it right here.
He's going for it. No, he's going to be flushed. He's going to come to the side. 43 behind him. Ducked him down. 30, 20, 15, and let about 9. And that will be a double penalty with a face mask. Probably on number 4, Richard Day. And it was the end of days right there. He came up a little.
And you see, Deshaun Watson can just about do it all. He can run the football as well. It doesn't look like the fastest guy. He is so strong.
And we miss injuries.
Live ball, face mask, on defense. Out of play, first and 5, late hit, out of bounds, on defense. Both penalties will be set.
It might have been Eli Daniels.
Yeah, both of them may have.
If both penalties will get set, then half the distance again, right?
Yes.
All right. So if the ball was at the 8, this will probably put it at the 2.
Yeah, because then they'll take it to the 4, and then half of that is it should go to the 2-yard line.
And Richard Days came up.
Live ball, face mask.
So talk about adding insult to injury. As Days came up a little gimpy. So we put it at 3. 2.5 is what they're going to call it. So if Watson throws for a touchdown on this play, he will have 11,499.5. So they start the clock with 10:40 remaining here in the third. It is accelerated. You keep it on the ground. Bird will bounce it away, and he is in. Bird gets in from 2 yards out, or 2.5 yards out, but we'll call it 2. And that ups the lead to 45. And the clock stopping there for touchdown. The accelerated clock was not really moving very much.
No.
Between the injuries and the touchdown.
That was fast.
Even for Gainesville, that was fast.
I want to remind you of a high school Oregon team, man.
I want to, as puts the PAT, making it 45-0 favor of the Red Elephants. But I want to point out on that long run by Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
You notice that when he had him behind him, the way he kind of stormed the guy from behind.
Yeah.
And carry the word. Like a quarterback you do not see.
Not from him, especially. From any from yes. That's just powerful, man. You know, he's one of those guys that, like you said, Dad was swinging. If he decides to go, he's a verbal commit, correct?
Right, it's a verbal commit. Like I said, the national signing day first Wednesday in February, and that pretty much turns.
My birthday, February the 5th.
And that pretty much turns the clock on the school season. There's the kick. And we call back at 4 as Quintavious Bird brings it up 20, 25.
He lost
No, he lost it. Somebody hit him for. I tell you what, he got turned around
stripped.
and it almost. Well, I'll tell you what, he was slammed into. And it looks like 5 who's back, Jaden Sozi.
Yeah.
And if that might have been what caused that football to come out. Let's say I'm going to get possession of it at the 26. A good break for the Seminoles. One of the few things they've gotten tonight. They have had one turnover in the end zone. Eli Daniels interception has been their lone bright spot production-wise. Whereas this game could have been even further out. 52 was Daniels' interception. That was a play that the receiver went the wrong way. Kind of. Speaking of that, catch the language he could there.
Yeah.
And he'll lose 2. Yeah, it'll be about 28, so maybe 3. He'll lose 3. 9:4 to go. Got a turning clock there. Mercy rules have been applied. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Salem here. If you're Salem, if you're the Seminoles, you just want to get a good drive off. Good quality drive.
They go in an eye, 2 each side. They're pinching in. They're going to do a 5-man front. They expect the rush, and that's what Cash did. Get 3 back past the original line of scrimmage and maybe an extra yard.
Let me correct myself on that. We won't get into territory. This game has been played in Salem's territory.
I think it's only gone the other. I think maybe once.
Maybe one time.
I think the second drive for Gainesville was a sustained long drive. Even then, Deshaun Watson wasted little time traversing the field.
Yep, all Seminole territory this game played in.
Exactly. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. 8:14 remaining. And my question is, with a running clock, do delayed game penalties really matter?
I don't think it should.
No. They put him in motion. Here comes the rush. Lets it go. He's got a man open. Almost picked off as that ball floated. It was picked off. Great play. That's an interception for Louis Cousins. Wasn't sure he hung on to it, but he did.
And 2 turnovers now for Salem. A fumble, and then 2 interceptions. They had to pick 6. There's Cousins with his interception. Cousins had his hand on the ball a few times,
and
he finally came up with one.
And it looks like that's the end. That is the end of Deshaun Watson's night. We got a backup quarterback. That's Mikey Gonzalez, 5'8", 150 junior. Has seen, even though he's the backup quarterback, he's seen a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it on the ground to Bird, and oh boy, 45, 40, but he's cut from behind. Nice sliding tackle. That's a good tackle by Jeremy Gray, where he just kind of grabbed him and it just put his knee to the field. Got severe turf burn.
Bird's foot hurt, John. It's just uncanny, but you don't see that too much in high school play.
So moved it back into Salem territory. They only spent 1 play on the opposite side of the field. Swing pass to Galbach. And it'll be first down for Galbach. And
Now,
Greg gets a little slowly.
Mikey Gonzalez comes in, 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception, so he has seen some time here.
Well, like I said, with totals like 68-0, 49-6, 48-7, 51-6, and this one is threatening that 68. A lot of time left, but it's running. Gonzalez, that's a nice ball. Unfortunately, too far for Rodney Lackey.
That ball may have sailed from that ball may have sailed on him. May have gotten away from him there, John.
Well, Bruce Bowe's going to have to. The thing about high school football is, yes, you're concentrating on this season, but just because you of the depth, you always have an eye on the next season.
Absolutely, because this will be his team next year.
Yes, this team will belong to Gonzalez. So he's got to get comfortable running the offense. And Bird will come back. Ragland will come back. Lackey will come back.
But he's going to have some talent around him. What a throw.
A back the only player that is losing, and they're going to lose Galbach, and of course they'll lose Deshaun Watson. It's third. That's the middle throw. This will be an easy touchdown. That will be number 8, Williamson, with 5:10 remaining.
Another ball screen and they work at the profession all night long.
Well, they worked a lot short and intermediate routes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a team work curl route as good as Gainesville has tonight.
Yep.
51-0. They're going to put another point on.
They're a bit busy tonight.
Well, he's going to need extra points at kickoff. He's going to need some.
That was hot.
Yep. Somebody got a hand on it. Really just one on it.
They came off the edge there. It was a nice play.
So it's
55 flash through that jump.
well, let's see if Red Cloud.
I think that's who it was.
5:06 to go. 51-0. Favor of the Red Elephants. Actually, this Gainesville is the only team in the United States with the nickname Red Elephants.
Oh, about that.
I'm sure other teams have elephants as their mascot,
Not red elephant.
but Gainesville's are the only ones with color red attached to it, and that's kind of surprising. You would think somebody in Alabama would realize, hey, we could use red elephant as the offset to Crimson Tide.
Right. Man, they even do kickoff fast.
Yeah, there's the kickoff. It's going to take a bounce, and Bird takes it on top, which they don't recommend you do. The Bird dancing. He's trying to get to the corner. 15 stops. Now he's going to try to come back, and after all that, it'll get the 20. So now it'll be once again Salem, 1st and 10 at the 20. Right now, somebody's trying to on the board. Yeah. Given the depth that games, I would be surprised that their second string line would be I think their second would be surprised their second string line is as strong as their first string.
Yeah.
Because they can definitely throw numbers. They're spreading it out. Lackey still in the ballgame. Puts a man in motion, no stops. Comes in for blocking. Actually, I think this is a backup quarterback. This looks like 15 Hassan Body is the new body under center. And that rush only got 5 or 6.
Very impressed with what, and just not with this game, John. I mean, Gainesville has had a very good year so far. Of course, the Buford loss really hurt. I mean, but Buford is one tremendous machine right now. So, with that being said, I think Gainesville will be a dangerous team come postseason.
Hassan Body's bubble screen for 32, Triano Green. Incomplete, and there we go again. The third and medium, third and 4. They just can't get any yards on second down.
You see, right there, they had a chance to with the easy bubble screen, John, and he could not make the catch there.
So it's 3-10. Clock still goes, and a big throw down here. Salem hasn't had many first downs. They only had 106 yards total offense coming into this half. Body. And he fired. That's picked off. This is back.
Yep.
This is Brenton Merritt, and he's down at the 9.
Remember, he tried getting an interception. He had hands on one. That was just a bad throw there. You know, that throw reminds me of the game last night, Giants and the Bears. Throw. But the miscommunication between the quarterback and receiver. Ran back 48 yards for a score.
Right.
I'm sorry, it was Tillman. Might have been
Spencer Tillman?
no, Peanut Tillman.
Oh,
Might have been Peanut Tillman.
okay.
Ran it back. No, it might have been Jennings. It was either Jennings or Tillman. One
One of those two.
One of those two ran back.
Short porch for Mikey Gonzalez. And time is called. Salem calls it with 2 minutes, 5 seconds. They're down 51-0. Gainesville in control of this ball game. They have it from the outset. Deshaun Watson, his night is over. He's thrown for Deshaun Watson. We would consider it a best 272 yards of offense. I think that he only made one pass in the third quarter, went about 15 yards, gets him 11,496.
Yeah.
And after action next week, they're going to visit Clark Central. Probably will be the game of the region next week. Daniel and myself will be with Heritage at Evans Memorial Stadium. It'll be the Heritage Flowery Branch matchup. The schedule maker did a good job. He put those top four teams, what he thought would be the top four teams, against each other toward the end of the season.
Before you see Heritage again, that defense.
And I look forward to checking out the Flowery Branch Falcons.
My first trip up the Flowery Branch Drive. I've never been to Flowery Branch at all.
There's a rollout.
Touchdown.
Another easy touchdown. That's Williamson again. And Williamson picks up his second touchdown this quarter. This one from 8 yards out. And that makes it 57-0.
And that was just an easy rollout there. Gonzalez read him. No one there out in the to cover. Easy touchdown.
Two touchdown passes from Gonzalez here in the third quarter. This last extra point was blocked. This one isn't. With 1:58 to go, and the accelerated clock hasn't stopped the Gainesville offense at all. They've 3 touchdowns. Here on RCA, Rockdale Career Academy, the Rockdale County Game of the Week, presented by the NFHS Network. Again, other streams from RCA this week. We got all road games. Again, Heritage playing in Athens against Clark Central. Rockdale County at Luella. Next week, Salem will be on their bye week, so they'll be licking their wounds after this matchup. John Starr will have to get his team together for the end of the season. And we will be at Evans Memorial Stadium in Conyers as Flowery Branch comes visiting. That'll be the Rockdale Career Academy, Rockdale County Game of the Week. Hassan Body will take the kickoff. He tries to run the other way. He tried to get free and come to the near side, but Gainesville's having none of that. And it'll be first down at the 14.
No, this is third quarter here. Definitely getting past the 1-yard line.
Well, let's see. Body
Salem.
Yeah, he comes out again. 6. His last effort, resulting in the third Gainesville touchdown of this quarter.
Second straight quarter, they scored at least three touchdowns.
Yeah, they had 14 in the first, 24 in the second. They also added that field goal. In shotgun formation is number 15, Hassan Body. He's a junior, 5'9", 165. Hockey is over. Both starting quarterbacks nights are on the little screen. 25 out to the 28. Robbie Cyrus adding on to he is the leading receiver of this team. And past his totals, moved it past 30 or close. They're saying he stepped up to 29. 34 yards receiving, so give him another 10, 44. Salem only 100 yards of total offense in that first half. Gainesville rolled almost 400.
Yeah. And most of those, they had short field.
Yep. Third quarter coming to a close. Let's get this play off the top. We do. Straight up the gut from Green. And this will be a first down. Salem moving the football. And we'll see if they continue moving the football in the fourth quarter. We're done with 3. It's Gainesville 58. Salem 0. We'll be back with the final frame after this. It's the Rockdale Career Academy, Rockdale County Game of the Week. All right, fourth quarter about ready to start. It's been all games till 50-0 is your score, and you can't say that it's been one player. Well, it has been. Deshaun Watson has succeeded in spreading person with more than one touchdowns, plural touchdowns, is Chris Williamson, who's got the 2 that he got this quarter.
Then Bird also has 2 touchdowns. He has 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
He has 2 touchdowns. But to see to your point, John, they've been balanced, man. They have a lot of balance from offense to defense, even special teams. Special team hasn't really been out there.
We've had 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
One was a pick six, or 2 pick six for touchdowns.
One was.
Well, I know one was. Maybe.
Newman got one.
Newman got one. Yeah, that's right. Merritt couldn't run it back.
Ran it back to about the 9. Good tackle.
Nice play to number 1, who's not listed on the roster. It was first down at the 42. That pass will move it to the 43.
Chris Styles made that tackle for the Red Elephants.
And we've talked about the Elephant defense in just terms of their turnovers and their ball hawking on interceptions. Tackling wise, it's more they expect their linebackers are their leading tackles, J.D. Sosby and Devon Stringer, who is committed to Appalachian State. But they do run that 3-4 as the tackles and guard. They're primarily with blocking and try to open up lanes for linebackers. Sosby fires back, and he is.
They've had that all night, John. They've had one-on-one coverage.
Actually, I'm sorry. That's number 19, Gerald Walker.
Okay.
And that's number 19, Gerald Walker.
They've had that one-on-one coverage all night long and just not been able to hit their receivers. No matter who's the quarterback.
Walker. Yeah, Walker is going to turn around. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 165. Actually, wait a minute. Again, clock is running. We're at 10:30. The officials are going to blow the play. Officials are going to look at something. Now Salem's ready. That is a 9. Third 9. 10:20 on clock. That back screen body. He drops it. He's going to have to put it down. It was a backward pass, so that probably was a fumble. And before that, so it fell on it back to 36, and now Salem's to punt. .47 to go. 58-9, but Gainesville will have a chance to put more points. They stay with Lackey to kick it. Fair caught at the 32. By Topic Turner, who has more interceptions, leads this team in interceptions, but he has not been able to get one tonight. There's been 3 of them. Cousins had one. They picked 2 passes off in the third quarter. Cousins and Merritt got one, and then there was that interception return by Chandler Newton back in the second quarter. So Gainesville with the football at their 33. Gonzalez rolling, fires. What a throw! A nice throw going to the backside of Josh Holderfield.
And he made that throw in traffic.
It
There's 3 white jerseys around.
He had a lot of room to run if he wanted to, but I think they're going to say Holderfield trapped it. And it'll be back to the 33. Second down.
All right, so give him credit on that throw, though.
Now they go to an I. I thought somebody might have rushed a little early. This is number 30. And it's going to be the 30, Karius Smith in Bird. Only a freshman, 145. He'll get it past the 40 to the 41 and third and 2.
Good look at him.
Yep.
He made an impressive run there.
Again, Bird is a junior. He'll be back next year. And he's going to send him out to the far side. Gonzalez, and it's the near side. Gonzalez rolled around, fires, and he's got his man Olderfield flag down.
May have been a face match there.
Probably. And the thing of it is, if it's a face match, I want to say it's on Olderfield. I'm not sure if I saw Salem. If it's a face mask, it's an incidental face match. I don't think that he was anywhere near his grill, Field's grill, in order to get us. I didn't see it.
Against the offense, the receiver stepped out of bounds.
Olderfield stepped out of bounds and came back in.
There's another example of illegal participation. Step out of bounds, you are out of play. I didn't even see him go out of bounds.
No, neither did I. We'll have to watch the replay. We'll have to check the archive version and see if Olderfield did, in fact, or officials called it. So Miller's not arguing the point. And he'll go down. And there's that number 1 playing both sides. Is that 4? Might be Richard Day. No, it is number 1, who is not on the roster that we were able to download for this game. We'll have to check that out. But a good sack makes it 4th and a lot. Way back to 15. And it'll be, well, the guy at 43, so it's just going to be an empty field. Hits it midfield, takes a Gainesville bounce, and will roll all the way to the 38 with 6:55 remaining. 58-0 favor of Gainesville Red Elephants. Salem just trying to keep damage to a minimum here. They go to their bye week. And when they glossed over Salem's schedule, so let's talk about, let's get that right now. The Salem Seminoles will drop to win 3, so they're pretty much out of the region chase. They got 2 home games, a matchup at home against Appalachia. They're going to Athens for play Cedar Shoals, and then home against Loganville. So 3 possibly winnable ball games for Salem against teams that are lower end of the region schedule. Another time for Salem, they'll just about have 6 minutes and seconds in this ball game. They're down 58-0 to Red Elephant. No, second and short. May have been short there. Second and short. I think I call time measure. Which again is another one of those kind of almost point calls, but I think the officials are going by the letter of the law, the word of the book, in close. Now I think they're just going to give it to them. They're going to give it to them. So 2 yards and 4 new plays for the Seminoles. And Gerald Walker is in pretty much the whole second half. Placement of Ashlock in front of 2 picks of this quarter, or this half. 2 far to the near. We're going to go bubble screen. This is Bobby. Gets to the midfield, 45. And it'll be close. Maybe up, maybe short by a yard.
The coaches in Gainesville sidelines still coaching up his players.
We want that. They 5, but he just can get the play and come back in. 4:15 to go. This is Gainesville they met with Clark Central and then the matchup with Flowery Branch on November 8th. That will decide this region. Those two teams usually decide them every season. Handoff. This is Cameron Johnson. He's met up past the 30, past the 40 to about the 38 on 4 progression, 7-7. And Heritage Pioneers in that 4 seed, but they will, if they stay in the 4 seed in the third, matching with Clark Central, so a big winner of that will get the 3 seed. And still a game for Heritage next week. Yep, so depending on possibly Heritage could still instinctively get the 2 seed. Right? Probably a little too much to ask the Patriots to get 1, but 2 right there. On the option, Walker keeps it himself and goes to the 35. And it'll be third down and about 4. And another second down play that got 2 yards. Actually, they're to the 36, so they'll get 35. Maybe third and then on 4. So the same problem is bedeviled still on their inability to get anything from second down. Gainesville up 58-0 under 3 minutes to go. And we'll be with you next week for Heritage Flowery Branch on a crosser. Could not hang on to the football. Cyrus. The ball was flipped. I'm sorry, I was Aaron Hayward. Tried to hang on to that. Once again, in the effectiveness on second down leads to a third down conversion. It is not being executed. And I think I'm struggling 4 down there. There we go for it here as well. Yeah, nothing to lose here. That setting the tone in the ball game when they went for deep in their own territory, came up short. Nonsense. Easy field, and they got somebody to jump. And I'm not sure it probably will be in the first down, but not by much. If in fact the offense jump, they did. That should be a first down. Clock stops for the penalty. 2:03 to go. So Gainesville allow the first down for the penalty. They're moving the football. They're finally moving it. They want to get some points. So they're not lost here. But the receivers might have run early. Walker moves it up. Now he stumbles and goes down. I think they're going to get the sack. I want to say, and 41 looks like going to be the second Tyree Robinson. But that was almost on Walker because he is. I tell you what, I think though when he scrambles, there's something about it. It's not the most clean scramble. It's a sloppy scramble. He's only a sophomore, so he'll get the footwork out. Yeah, he just has to. So the Trojans will work with him over the off season to get that down and be out for the junior. Now he lost it. He's got a man caught in stride. 5. One is touchdown. That is Robbie Cyrus. And Salem gets off the nod with 1 minute 5 seconds remaining. A 36-yard completion. As Walker throws the Cyrus and gets it on the board. 1 minute 5 seconds to go. That was a nice throw there. Even though it looked like he lost his foot and was trying to get out of the pocket there. But he stayed poised and he threw the ball to the line for 2. Well, it's not a bad play. And they got it. That conversion went from Walker to Rockdale, number 16 out there. I think it was 18. It's Jimmy Talbot. Got the conversion. 1:05 to go. It's 58-8. it, but this wouldn't be the first time. I'm just thinking of last year when I was swinging like Robert Kimbichi early on. A lot of headlines, and then Kimbichi stunned nobody by switching to Old Miss. Where his brother is. That was the surprise announcement that shocked absolutely nobody. Where he had not been paying attention. Well, to be fair to Sean Watson, he doesn't have a brother who goes to another school. So it's more than likely that Auburn will hang on to him. Probably short ticket. Will Dayton picked up a little something and hit the hole. He actually had seen lane over the middle. That was number 32, Josh. Thanks to the 35 with 101. Now they start the clock. This is looks like number 17, which is Marquise Jackson, the 5 freshman. And he'll get some snaps here. And this is his first play, so he's not interested at all. He wants to move that football. And he'll hand it off to Roderick Timmons. Timmons leads it to the outside down to the 32. And that's probably going to do it. We'll have to run off another play. And let's see, for Timmons, he doesn't start with one play. You want to toss it up. Now, see if he can do it. He does it quick. It'll turn on the ground. Timmons shows some speed. 35, 40. Now he's dragging out the 45. Flag down. They're going to get Malik Camden possibly to the smash. It stops the clock. It stops. It's stopped the clock, but the clock operators